Hello, welcome to episode 27 of our Ostriv Alpha 3.3 Let's Play. This is January of 1747, year 26 of our settlement. Past the quarter century mark last episode, and this episode we're continuing to lay the groundwork to get up to 700 population. We just got to 660 right before I hit record with these people. And this house is in the process of being built. We are continuing also to look at our economic transformation. We've got a surplus of 863 coins from last year, looking to improve that. A lot of these families are running low on food, but they'll be able to buy more food soon. Let's go ahead and put ourselves in turbo mode. So we've got this house, then this forestry will be demolished. We'll build a couple of hay barracks over by this cowshed. In terms of hay storage, we have quite a bit stored up. We do still have some families that are somewhat low on money, but they are gradually figuring things out. We've got a lot of people in here. Of course, our mayor has probably, but he might not have the most money, but he's gonna have a lot because he's been in the same house for 25 years. He was the first one to get one. So this forestry should be demolished relatively soon. And then we can think about what we want to put here. Now, I currently have some hair dryers. Good lord, hay dryers. We could just as well continue putting more hay dryers here. Or we can think about putting maybe some more houses up here. We did have this market we built out last time. And this granary as well that is slowly doing its thing. But we have some houses already kind of queued up over here. That's fine. Why is... keep getting these lines? That's strange. This forestry down here is continuing to get rid of these trees. So it's probably going to take another probably 3 or 4 years or so before this is all gone. Now there's a lot of people complaining about food, but as they get more money, they should be okay. They'll figure it out. Right now we have just over a dozen open vacancies, but that's going to change when harvest season comes around. It's part of why we're building all these houses, so we can have enough people to do all of the fishing and everything all at once. We have currently 40 spots open for fishing, plus the 2 guys working the boatyard as soon as it becomes March. Let's see, how much fish do we have stored up? I don't think it's a lot. People like to buy a bunch of it. Yeah, we've got a little bit, but I think we can't really justify getting rid of some of the fishing. If anything, we just need more and more workers. I know one family that just moved in. I don't think this one... okay, these people moved in. But these people moved in with 2 children that are old enough to move out if they find spouses. And I think these are people that already lived here. Yep, because our population did not increase. Anyway. So we'll see how all of this food variety complaints hashes itself out. Now they've got money. Okay, yeah, they can start buying stuff. It's just a consequence of modifying the economic system without really having the means to make sure it goes smoothly. But we are doing quite well. We just need to get some exports going. I know in a recent tweet, the dev did say that he was looking at implementing the end of the infinite negative money thing, so I want to make sure that I am above 0 at that point, because I don't know what he's going to set the cutoff point at. These people always complain they don't have enough food, but you've got enough money to buy some food. There you go. Go buy some eggs. Anyway, hay barracks are rapidly being constructed, and then we have, math, 11 or 12 houses, which, statistically speaking, is possible for us to get above 700 if all of these houses get built. But we'll find out. Yeah, so this, yeah, these 12 houses up here are all part of this thing. Okay, so we have a messenger. Let's sell. Oh yeah, we can sell a bunch of that. That's going to help a lot. Horseshoes, yep. None of the rest of that. So we're going to get 530 coins coming in. Now we do need to buy more honey because people keep trying to buy that. So we can actually take care of that. That'll be okay. Of course, now all these guys are working in fishing docks and sowing on farms, which is fine, but we're going to need more population because we have all these labor spots opened up. See, I don't think at any point in this playthrough we have not had a thing where people have been looking for jobs. We've just had an excess of vacancies. So we've just got to make sure we have the supply for it, and we're going to get there eventually. These hay barracks are indeed in construction. These should be being filled. Sometimes I forget to... Actually, you know what? I can just do that once they're all built. That's easier. I don't think we have any extra hay because it's not a mowing season, so these won't be full for quite a while. But that's fine. They're just keeping on doing their thing. Man, we got a lot of people complaining about not having any food. You know, if I recorded this at a really high frame rate, I could slow it down. It would actually look pretty neat. Cinematic, if you will. Wow, look at all this. Okay. And these, I think most of these are just because people don't have a lot of money, but they will get it figured out. Yeah, see, we're looking pretty good. We're in April, and we have not yet gotten any money from export, so we're actually on track realistically. Yep, so some of the export already left. We're doing pretty good if we can keep this up. We just got to get some more houses built, and these... Oh, do we still have women working at the thatchery? I can't remember. We do! Somehow. Oh man, we have 163,000 thatch. That's quite a bit. We almost have 1 million wood in this one warehouse. And then we've got 172,000 over here. So we have over 1 million wood saved up. We honestly don't even really need forestries for anything else except land clearing at this point. We won't ever really need stone unless I build a second church, which doesn't really make any sense that would be something I needed to do because there's not really a function for it besides just the game saying you have to have a church for 300 people. I would love to see some sort of other religious requirements as you get above that. But, okay, so this I think is one of the guys that was moved in with, yeah, because our population did not increase. I think this is one of the kids from this. Yep, it was the 21-year-old kid from that house. Which is, it's nice that there's a dynamic that can make the people move in and out like that, but I'm trying to get over 700 people in this episode. Well, we'll see. We will see if that happens. We'll go ahead and put that one at the end. And we can think of some more spots to put houses. We got a pretty good collection of houses here, of course. But I think we might want to put, not like in the middle here, I'm probably going to put another one of those park type things, or maybe some other production buildings. Like we could possibly have, what else could we put up here? I guess we could do like another weaver's workshop and a tailor's workshop, but we're already producing pretty well with what we have down here. Oh, that's a smithy. Ah, right here. Like we're not even operating these at full production. I guess, you know, we could. I don't have this set up for seasonal. Well, I guess I do, but we don't have an off-season setup, so let's do that. And then we can change that as well. Because theoretically, when we get a whole bunch of hemp, now these are both growing wheat, but when we get a whole bunch of hemp, then we can greatly increase our clothing production, then we can sell it and make a whole bunch of money. Anyway, I think this is, I Okay, they settled recently, and this is empty, so we should actually have some newer families moving in, unless the existing people find mates. Look at that, we're under, I guess, technically speaking, over negative 2,000, or under negative whatever, however you choose to do your number significance. Look at all these trees in the way of this little path right here. I'll tell you what we can do is we can fix that real quick. Put a little arch right there. Do ourselves a fence. And accessible. You know what? But somehow it works that way. That's strange how these things tend to work. I guess I could have put that in a slightly better position, but that's fine. Actually, while we're here, we can mark that pine tree for removal. Then we can start marking these for removal as well. Because they are in the middle of the path and they need to go down. At least these 5. Alright, messenger. Buy some sunflower oil. I don't know if we can really sell it or not. Well, we can sell that. I guess I could sell you lime, but I want to hold on to it because I don't have the ability to produce that anymore. New family settling. Alright, 671. Very good. So let's go ahead and put another little arch here. You know the drill. Fence it off. Okay. And of course, one has to go here. I know I'm not the greatest at lining these up, but that's fine. There's not currently a beauty contest for Ostriv towns, although I imagine at some point there might be, in which case I will immediately lose. But we are making some pretty good progress here, if I do say so myself. We can actually put another, maybe a big arch here. Yeah. That'll look quite nice. Just put a fence there. And let's put... Nope. It's too short. Alright, so we'll do that instead. You know, those don't really serve any purpose other than to just make things look a little bit nicer. Now, I'm not going to get rid of that tree, but I do think I'm going to get rid of at least that one because it's in the middle of the path. And then some of these as well. But the ones that are like closer to the edge, I think actually kind of add to the flavor. We might want to plant some of those as well, just to give a little bit of a tree-lined boulevard type thing, because these are all newer houses. But you come over here to these first original 4 houses. These trees are kind of big. Because, I mean, they've been there for 26 years. Anyway, we're at 680 now. We've got 6 houses left. There's a pretty good chance that we could get to 700 if all of these have at least 1 or 2 children. So we'll see. I mean, it's June. We've got time. Well, somebody else is dying. At some point, we're going to have an expansion of our burial plots, but we've still probably got another year or 2. Still think this area looks quite nice. We've got to figure out what we're going to put up here. If I can ever figure out how to move these things, or if there's somehow an update that doesn't require me to restart the game that gives me more limestone, then we can do that. But until then, we just kind of have... Wow, we have almost 1 million charcoal. I think we can could probably stop with the charcoal piles, but 684, so that's, I think this, oh wow, yeah, they got 3 kids. They got 2 kids and a grandma or something. Anyway, we're progressing rapidly on that front. People are still complaining about food variety because they're not making enough money. But our finances are looking pretty solid. I mean, we're just over halfway through the year. We're already at 640. Haven't spent anything on financial help, which is so far proven to be okay. Now, I know we have firewood. Don't be complaining about not having firewood, because there's literally hundreds of thousands of pieces of firewood in storage. Oh, no, there's 0. Well, okay, there's 82,000 there. There's 2,000 there. So, you know, it's not all bad. Let's stop making wood, though, because we have so much wood. We can just keep making more firewood. That's fine. Come over to this guy. Yeah, he's clearing out his space, looking okay. Yeah, stop making wood, dude. We got so much wood. We have over 1 million wood. And after this house, we have 3 houses left. I'm sure we're going to start building more. But if these remaining 3 houses plus this one are enough to get us over 700, then that'll probably be it for a little while. We still have a lot of open vacancies. So we will see how that continues. People gradually move in. Check our finances again. Yeah, we're still about the same. We are relying a little bit on hoping people come in for trade. So another new family, 687. So they just had 1 kid, that's fine. But at this rate, we'd have to have an average of 2.5 children per house, so we might have to build 1 more house. Maybe 2. But we'll see. Why is that? Okay, that's right. I reorganized these because this one needed trees removed. Our hay dryers are already pretty much at capacity, so I don't think we'll need to build any more of those. And this house is done. See, this area is starting to look pretty nice over here. Although we probably could use a little bit more work over here, because there's a whole lot of houses. We really just have these wagon sheds and this stable, and then that farm down here and the farm up here. There's not a whole lot going on. We do have guys working at the forestry, which is nice. But at some point, we're going to have more stuff to do over here. So we'll figure out what that is later. Well, let's check this messenger. Let's see. I think we've already spent most of that sunflower oil. 4 in export stock. I guess we can sell 4. Horseshoes we can continue to sell. I think if we don't really have any honey, that seems to just immediately disappear. I wish we could farm it. That would be nice. Is there really only 1 granary that stocks honey? Yeah, coming back around. Yeah, this is the only one. Okay, I thought I said I was going to stop selling salt. Dried fish. I apparently did not fix that one. Yeah. Because we need salt, and I can't get Derkachi to come in here unless I pay them. So this farm is already pretty much done. They've barely started over here. Okay, I know this one always has to have a problem. Okay. You know what we're going to do? So this farm clearly does not need as much. Oh my god. Okay, no, you know what? You ding-dongs. You can make 100% labor wage. Actually, you can make 90%. How about that? And yet people are still coming in. When there's all these other farms that can pay them way more money, why would you? We might just have to limit the laborers at this farm to 4. Because this small farm is pretty much all done. So that will help, hopefully. Alright, so all the houses are done. Okay, that's a vacant, and okay, these are people that already lived here, so we're going to have to build, sheesh, maybe 3 more houses, depending on how many people move in here. This farm still has several people, or several fields, rather, that haven't, I always click on the wrong thing. They've got a pretty healthy contingent of people working. Then, still struggling here, struggling. Well, they've got plenty of time. It's only September. So, new family settling. Is that this one? No, this one. Okay. So we're going to have to build probably 2 more houses. So let's find a spot for those to go. And I think I don't want to get off the straight up and down grid just yet, so we'll leave that alone. But we can come over, not here. This is all going to be farm stuff. But right here can be more houses. Just rotate this like that. And then that one needs to remove trees. That's fine. We'll put a house there. Then we'll start to squeeze them in a little bit. Put one there. Then we'll put one right here. And then I don't know if we'll be able to fit another one in front of this bridge. Oh, we actually can. Very well. Then we'll put that one there. Well, they have to remove a bunch of trees, so that's fine. Our forestry friends will get right to it, I'm sure. This area is coming along pretty nicely. No one's moved out because they didn't have any money, so times are tough for our citizens financially, but they're not impossible. And I was hoping this would be a little higher. But, you know, you take what you can get sometimes. Got plenty of hay. I honestly don't even know if we need this many hay dryers, but I'm not going to spoil the fun. Our fisheries are still, they produce such a low volume of fish. It's just astounding to me. There's 170 there, there's 0 there, 0 there. Fish isn't even stored in that one. 576, okay, that's not bad. 60 there, and we're not storing fish in that one. You know, it could be worse. So I guess we'll see who moves into this house. Hopefully it is someone from the outside and not a existing family. Of course, though, given my luck, that's probably exactly what will happen. Then we'll just pop our little fence right here. That's still vacant. Yeah, it's not perfectly straight. Okay. Not terrible. New fam— oh, $6.99. Are you serious? Alright, well. Oh, they had 2 grandparents from the mom's side. But they've got an adult kid who will eventually find a mate and move into another house. So we either need 1 baby born or this house to get finished, and we'll have over 700. Probably in the next couple minutes, but man, I wish I could get rid of these little pop-up things. But look at this, we got a whole town, we got 700 almost. Windmills are still doing something. Yeah, technically. Yeah, there we are, 700. How about that? If I can just get those stupid little bubbles to go away. Is there an option to turn those off? No, there's not. Although there probably should be. It makes it hard to take good screenshots when there's a bunch of poverty indicators in the background. It kind of ruins the idyllic dystopia that I have building here, unless I can... Hey, you know what? Let's do that. What's the screenshot key? Is that F12? It is. That's the Steam screenshot key, at least. Looking pretty good. 701. And this house isn't even filled up yet. Of course, these 2 will die soon. Yeah, we made it to 700. I know there's probably plenty of other people who have villages larger than this, but I think it's pretty cool that we have, 706. Wow, there's 5 in here? Yep, there you go. It's pretty cool we have over 700 people, and the town is, it's not perfect, but it does seem to be at least somewhat stable with food supply and economic stuff. I don't know if we'll cross 1,000 in income total this year, but it's looking pretty good. We'll see. These people will eventually, hopefully, have... How are there... There's still all these open vacancies, and there's people that are unemployed. Well, did we harvest all of our crops? I think we did. It's not even the last of... Oh, no, this one. It's going to come right down to the wire, but I think we're not going to get 100%, but it'll be pretty darn close. Yep, almost. Well, it's already at 120%, so you know what? It's not too bad. Then they will gather these things eventually. Pretty good harvest from this. Then our clothing makers, well, yeah, let's see, they're bringing all that hemp in, making clothing. Yeah, we've got a pretty decent stock, I would say. Quicklime can go in here, huh? Messenger, alright. Well, one of the last things we do, let's go ahead and sell some stuff. Oh, yeah, we can sell a lot. Horseshoes, yep, sell them on up. Let's go ahead and buy honey, because we need it. We don't need any of this, which is good. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. And these people are... No, they're not out of money. Now we have another family settling here. We have 710. Look at this. Pretty proud of it, not gonna lie. We'll see how far we can get. I think episode 30 might be the cutoff for the daily uploads for me, because it's probably going to be a whole lot easier to play the game at the higher population if I'm not constantly trying to make sure there's something that's interesting to watch. I can just start doing highlights and stuff. But as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying them, and if you're not already subscribed, hit the button. I got them coming. But yeah, thanks guys. We'll see you next time.